Hello and welcome to another Brett Plays video. Today I am looking at the Fouga CM175 Zephyr. This is version 3.3 that we're actually going to review. Now I did do a very similar aircraft to this over a year ago now. The Fouga 170. The 170 was a trainer aircraft. According to the website, I'll have the link in the description for this. This is from Restoravia, a bunch of guys who do French aircraft, and they do them very well. They've been doing them since FSX days. Now, this is in 1953, the French Navy was looking for a jet trainer to train future pilots. He considered buying the American aircraft, but the Fouga company offered to develop a specific version of the CM170 Majesty for the Navy. The CM170M Esquiff was equipped with a landing hook and a sling and reinforced landing gear for operations on aircraft carriers. It was developed jointly by the Ministry of National Defence and Fouga with the assistance of the Royal Aircraft Establishment in Bedford. The Esquiff first flight placed back in July 1956. Validation tests were conducted by the British aircraft carrier HMS Bulwark off Cherbourg. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that right, but then the HMS Eagle off Toulon. The first production models entered service in May 1959. The French aircraft renamed it Zephyr, while HOTAS, which had taken over from Fouga's activities, changed the manufacturer's designation to CM175, which is what we got written on the back of the aircraft here. Now there must be about 10 different liveries, including the ones with the orange parts to them. What we're going to do today is we're going to jump in and take it for a flight. Zephyr was used in the French Navy for over 20 years. It was replaced by the Dassault Intendard 6 in 1979. So decent aircraft. Now some of the textures, when you get in close, you can see is a little like the details there. Would have to have a look and see if somebody's done some high res liveries for it as well. The silver looks pretty good. Got a bit of a reflection on it. I'm happy with that. What we'll do is we'll take a look inside. We've got a couple of pilots that look around. I don't know if I turn... Oh, we're not going to be able to turn... Do they turn their heads? They do. Okay, so turning right, turning left. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. I like that. All right, let's get inside. So with my cockpit open, I'm getting some reflection off the top here, but I can wind that shut and that will hide that. Okay, some sort of shadowing, but if I have a look on the outside, we get to replay that shutting. You can see that the co-pilot in the rear is not shut. They're not connected, so you do need to map a way to go and jump in the back, which I have already done. And buttons are pressable here as well, so you could potentially jump in the back. But what we'll do is we'll actually close the canopy there. So this is the Rio, or the rear seat. Huh. Okay. Carburetor is pressable. Lots of stuff is pressable. You will need to move your seating around and potentially make a custom view, which is exactly what I did. So we go back to the front there. Now, I don't speak French. This is written in French. So I'm not so sure I'm going to be able to do a full, see there's no checklist, a full startup by going through and doing all the things it's supposed to do, because even when I mouse over some of these things, I believe it comes up as French still. It's not coming up at all now. There. And like I said, I don't speak that, so I'm going to do the full auto start. Not to see if I can work out which ones are lights. Fuses. Fuses are not pressable. Are we running one engine or two? Okay, I'm going to watch the canopy close. Should have two. Okay, it's gone all quiet now. It's kind of like you got to wait for it to get going, maybe on the outside. I think it's the same with the last aircraft too. There may not be an auto start. There we go. I pressed it again. And then it seems to shut down. You know, going in and out was shut down. So what I'll do is I will start on the active runway in a second with the magic of editing, and we'll go and do a quick flight. Alright, we are back on the runway. Nice and loud. Flaps are down. Now, air brakes on the wings there. I think they're actually below as well. From memory, yep. Well modelled. Alright, let's give this a run down the runway. Oh, yep, park back off. We do have a tail wheel there, so we're trying to avoid that tail strike. But with a smooth takeoff like that, no problem. Landing gear up, flaps up, plenty of power, very nice. It is not the fastest to roll over. That was full tilt to get that thing over. I mean, we are doing only 200 knots, so let's give it a full push. 600 knots, I'd say maybe in a dive. Is that knots or kilometers? I'm not sure actually. Having a look at that. We'll do a loop around Sydney under the bridge like I normally do. Here's our 0.04 mark. Back it off a fraction. Now, I should go through the views while we're here. We can actually automatically go back to the rear seat, and that seems to look behind. And then there's a bomb view by the looks of it. Yeah. Okay. Push down on the dive. That's actually flat out. Go under the bridge and do a climb. That's alright. We are going to have to go back over. Off to the airport. Quite capable for a trainer. It's awesome. 50s. As far as flying in the sim, bit of fun. Haven't tried the hook. I don't speak or read French, so if someone can help me there, I'm not sure what the hook is. Like pressing buttons. probably going to be my only thing there. Hang on, ejection. Well, maybe we'll do that on the land. I think that actually will get rid of the canopy. Oh, air brakes work really well. And man, that is a loud 50s turbine sound. Alright, landing gear down. Flaps 1. See how many flaps this has got. Flaps 2. Flaps 3. Looks like a brake. Remember, this is for an aircraft carrier landing, so take 124 feet per minute. Something I've not practiced in. Air brakes work really well. Let's try the eject button. Yep, canopy. Does Copilot have one of those? They do too. But they can't press it. No. No. They're not letting the Copilot out. Alright. It gets through the canopy. I don't think you can press that to put it back in. That would be nice. Reset. No. Alright. Yeah, so Freeware aircraft, I will put a link in the description. You click on the picture and it will download it. There is also a bunch of others from that same website, restoravia.fr, that I've already shown the videos for. And I thought this one was pretty much the same as the 170, but it's not. So marine version, still haven't worked out how to put my own hook down, but it does have a hook in there apparently. So anyway, like, comment, subscribe, all the rest. Have a great day. Link in the description. Cheers. Bye.